got Powell saying over the weekend, we've got to have a vaccine so we can reopen the economy. You've got DARPA partnering with Moderna. And so the Pentagon is also pushing this out. The Pentagon is also saying, we're not going to have a vaccine until 2021, so you're going to have to stay locked down until we get a vaccine. Everybody is saying you got to stay locked down until we get the vaccine. You get people to beg them for the vaccine.
And by the way, that is such a dangerous precedent, David, because they know that we can reopen tomorrow and there's not going to be a spread.
That's right.
And so anybody who goes along with that, and again, Trump's got to go along with it. And I get it. It's like, yeah, he needs the economy to reopen. That's his biggest election, point to vote for. So they're kind of like, okay, well, we need to reopen, and they say we need the vaccine, so go ahead and take the vaccine. No, there is no spread. I've been to dozens of events. I've been to thousands of people. We've had Super Bowls, NASCAR events, WWE events, sporting events. No spread, David. We had in Florida, we had a Super Bowl. We had spring break. Hundreds of millions of people in Florida during this deadly pandemic. No spread. There is no spread. It's all a lie.
That's right. And so you have to push back against this psychological control. And President Trump is being given this false choice. You either find a cure, that's why he's talking about other things like HCQ. You either find a cure, well, HCQ, vaccine, I don't care. Just do it quickly so we can get the economy open. That's not the way to look at this. You got to look at this and say, we have to open up the economy at warp speed, not get a treatment at warp speed. We got to restore the Constitution at warp speed. We've got to do that quickly. We have to, as a population from the grassroots of folks, we have to rejoin or die. Go back to the meme that Franklin put together, the chopped up snake. That's what's happened to our society. They're trying to atomize us, chop us into fragments, and we will die unless we can rejoin as a society, as a community, as an economy. We have to join together, and we have to do that rapidly. That's what has to be done rapidly, not deploying a vaccine, not even coming up with a treatment rapidly. We have to pull this back together. And the thing that concerns me is the fact that you have all these different groups that are pressuring President Trump. You have the military-industrial complex, you've got DARPA, you've got Fauci and Birx, and you've got the Federal Reserve Chairman. All of these people are saying we've got to have a vaccine. This information that came out of Moderna that caused a spike in the stock market. Everybody who is investing in the stock market, all the bankers, everybody that all the money is out there waiting for a vaccine. So you get any kind of positive information about Moderna's vaccine or about remdesivir from Gilead, that causes a surge, a momentary surge in the stock market. But it's not real. And this stuff is very dangerous. And the real thing that is being killed is our society, our communities, our lives, our liberty, our Constitution. And that's what we've got to restore very rapidly. This is a false dichotomy. It's a Hegelian dialectic. It's a manipulation. And, when we look at this, and I look at the way this stuff is set up, my background is really in computers. And I'm looking at the DNA and the RNA and the mRNA, the messenger RNA. It kind of reminds me of higher level code compilers and the assembler code and so forth. That's kind of the analogy that I look at, and I'm reminded about the fact that this model that destroyed the world that came out of the Imperial College of London was based on perhaps the worst software that was ever produced by mankind. I mean, this is a model that every time that we give it the same input, and it would give it a radically different output. Now, you want to be able to run randomized inputs so that you see what's going to happen for various scenarios. We're not talking about that. We're talking about software that was so messed up, so buggy, that they would get a different answer with exactly the same input. And the idiots, when they were questioned about it by Edinburgh University, they said, well, run it on a slower computer. They said, that shouldn't change it. These people are so computer illiterate, and yet Fauci and Birx, the people that Trump referred to as two very smart people, they are the ones who shot that computer output from that garbage. It was Fortran. It was 60 years ago that was written. 40 years ago, it was outdated.
People not to get angry. Speak up. You can see the injustice, but don't hate the injustice. Then you can deal with it in the proper way. Otherwise, we're going to have a race war, and that's exactly what the race hustlers want. We got to start speaking up, standing up, but don't get angry so we can do it in the right way.
Yeah, and again, it's so important, folks, because the story. So we'll be right back with Jesse Lee Peterson for more on that. And this is Infowars! Alex Jones here with Bad News up front. We are sold out of pollen block. We are sold out of mineral fusion. We're sold out of bodies. We're sold out of Ultra 12. And we're about to sell out of X3 Triiodine in the 2-ounce. Infowars Live Vanilla Coconut Protein Bars at 40% off. Real Red Pill Plus at 50% off. Vaso Bean 40% off. But here's the good news. The big mega sale we've been running, the biggest in 2020 so far, won't be one this big until the Christmas sale, has been able to add some items that actually just came back into stock. Super Male Vitality, 40% off. Knockout, the Great Sleep Aid, 40% off. Rainforest Plus, favorite bestseller, that's been on sale in 5 months. 50% off for Rainforest Plus. Great Growing, Bio Selenium, 60% off. Chill Force is 60% off. You really need to try that. Now we're continuing the big mega sale on these other items that will have to end right after Memorial Day, because a bunch of these are going to sell as well. Ultimate Krill Oil back in stock, 40% off. Survival Shield X2, 50% off. Alexa Pure Breeze at $100 off. Retail, you cannot find a 4-stage ion filter even near this. This is an amazing deal, ladies and gentlemen. Almost no markup there. They are just dumping these on the market to us because they're patriots. They're about to make another big order, so a lot of inside baseball, but this is the best deal ever on Alexa Pure Breeze. 8-pack Power Stack at cost, 70% off. The best deal, hands down. DNA Force Plus, the number one thing you should be taking. 50% off the PQQ, the CoQ10, so much more. Really strong formula. It's amazing how it cleans out your mitochondria, makes your telomeres last longer, and a lot more. Look into that. 50% off. Living Defense Plus. It flushes out those little unwanted visitors. That's something people absolutely love. I love it. It's a game changer. 50% off. Limited edition Infowars face mask. Look, my wife had to go visit her dad who's sick. They made her wear a mask, so she wore an Infowars mask. Yeah, it's the new Sharia law. It's a sign that you're under the yoke of Bill Gates, that you are his bond slave. Literally, that you're under the medical tyranny. But you got to file a plan, you got to do it, and then fight back with Infowars and get their face turned against them. Those are $9.95. Turbo Force, the amazing 10-hour clean energy. That is 40% off. Turtle Food, now available again as well. Infowarsstore.com. And so, part of the sale is ended because stuff's sold out. Other stuff's about to end because it's about to sell out while supplies last. But a lot of new items were out are now back in stock. So this is a 360 pin. It funds the Infowar. These are amazing products. That's why people love them. That's why they get thousands and thousands of 5-star reviews, Power Reviews, and other third-party independent sites, because we go out and take our knowledge and get the very best supplements there are. And a lot of the products we have are essential, meaning if you don't have these things, well, it's essential, like oxygen or water. And so much of the food has been debased because of the soils being debased, not having the trace minerals and the elements you need, that supplementation is absolutely key. So you're funding the info, you're getting amazing products, the best prices out there, and you're really putting your thumb in the eye of the globalists who wanted us shut down a long time ago before they launched this globalist takeover that we're now witnessing. So again, take advantage of the Memorial Day special. It's the big sale that's ending, and it's new items that came in on sale as well. Biggest sale so far this year, Infowarsstore.com. Call toll-free. We can answer all your questions. Take your order, 888-253-3139. And on top of all of that, we are putting free stickers inside all of the shipments, so you can help spread the word that way. Please don't underestimate the power you have when you purchase these products to fund the operation, when you spread the word, when you pray for Infowars. Thank you all, and God bless you. Now please get out there and spread the word. You are the modern Paul Revere.
Receive this transmission, you are the resistance.
Locked in a battle for the soul of humanity. It's the War Room with Owen Schroyer. Watch the live stream at band.video.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, the story is at Infowars.com. San Antonio City Council passes resolution declaring Chinese virus to be hate speech. So So, I'll see you in San Antonio in front of the city council building tomorrow, and I will be chanting Chinese virus loud and clear for them to hear right in their face. And if they want to come out and accuse me of hate speech, well, have fun with that. It's not going to go well for you. So, that's fine. I'll just drive to San Antonio and take care of that tomorrow. And then I'll be right back here in studio to report on it for you, the live listening audience. I mean, Jesse, this is just a joke, and I know we're going to get back into the issues we were talking about, but I mean, it's just like every time something like this happens, it's just like we lose another point of common sense. It's like we keep chipping away at our logic and our common sense, and just, it's like, Chinese virus is hate speech? The president just had a press conference with Governor Abbott of Texas. He was in the Oval Office, and he's just like, he's not being mean, he's just saying, look, the virus came out of China. He's like, why are we debating this? This isn't race. Like saying, you know, an American taxpayer, oh, that's racist. Like, what? He's in America, he pays taxes. It's like, this came out of China, it came out of a lab. It's like, how do we even, it's the same thing, though. It really is the same issue with what we're talking about. It's a lack of common sense. It's a lack of critical thinking. Oh, the media says racist white people are killing black people and hunting them. Wow, that must be real. White people are all racist. This is bad. There's no logic there. There's no common sense. There's no critical thinking. There's no actual verification of that. It's like the same thing. San Antonio City Council, it's racist to say Chinese virus. Well, it came out of China. I mean, literally out of a lab. They knew it. But you can't say that now? It's like, where do we go? How do we... You can't just sacrifice common sense and it doesn't come back.
Yeah. You know, that's why I think that these times are amazing times. Amazing! It is so good to be alive right now, because I've said for 30 years now that our battle is a spiritual battle. It's a warfare between good and evil, right versus wrong. There is no gray area. And the children on the other side of evil, they are exposing themselves like 90 going north, to a point that it's starting to wake up people. They're starting to look at this and say, this is absolutely insane. It's from China. It is the Chinese virus. And we have a right to say that. But if you give in to them, you lose that right. A lot of people are starting to wake up as a result of all this madness that we've seen come from the people of the left. And so this is an amazing time. We shouldn't freak out. We should stay aware so we can fight. And I'm glad to see that, hear that you're going down to San Antonio and deal with this. We need more men and women to get out there, especially men, and get involved. Speak up. Vote these people out. Don't give in to the intimidation. I haven't called every name in the book and then some. Some names I've never heard of, but I'm not moved by words. You can call me whatever you want. I love what's right with all my heart, soul, and might. I love my country. I love the idea of the family. One man, one woman, and children. Married. The family. This is the greatest country on this side of heaven, and I'm not going to sit back and let them intimidate me by calling me names. As my grandfather would say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never harm me. And that's what we have to be, because all they have are words. And if you give it to the words, they will intimidate you. I've always said for the last however many years that there is no such thing as racism. It has never existed. It's either good or evil. No such thing as racism, sexism, homophobia, white supremacism, Islam, Debbie-Dadism, or anti-Semitism. It's either right or wrong. And if you know that, then you can defeat these people with the truth. One man can change the world if he stood up and believed in what is right and fought back in the right way. It's time up for these children of the lie. It's time to stand up to them. And I'm really happy to hear that you're going down there. I love a good fight. There's nothing like a good spiritual battle. And that is happening in America today. I do want to mention one person that's really, I'm just so happy for her. This woman in Texas who stood up against that black judge. Obama appointed judge, a friend of Obama or something like that. He supported Obama. And that woman said, you know what? Send me to jail. Do whatever you want. But I got to feed my family. I'm not going to let you destroy my business. That is the American way. You got to stand up, let them do whatever they got to do, but you stand up, and it will always turn out good for you. That's what built this country. Christian men and women standing up for what is right. And so we got to start standing up, man. Otherwise, we're going to lose all our constitutional rights and everything else. Look at the blacks. Not all, but most. Black people, only purpose on earth now, only purpose on earth today is to be used for destruction. Not for good, but for destruction. And whenever you want to use them, whether it's for abortion, whether it's to hate white people, whether it's to go after the cops, reparation, affirmative act, more money, whatever, right? All you have to do is use the word racism. You got the black word. But if you say something, hey, let's stand up for the unborn child, let's stand up for America, let's show them that there's no such thing as racism, there's good and bad in all cultures, then the blacks will back away from it. They're not going to support you unless you're corrupt. Because they have been so dumbed down, brainwashed, and demoralized that they don't know anything about good. They only know their dad is Satan. And that's why the children of the lie are using them for all destruction. Look how Obama screwed them. Obama screwed the blacks. Oh, he screwed them. He pretended that he was going to be of help to them. So they all went out and they voted for him twice. He did nothing to help black people. Not one iota of a thing, but because they were so into their blackness, the Republicans wouldn't let him do what he needs to do. We got to join together. The children of God must join forces and fight against the children of Satan. It's a spiritual battle. It is not physical.
Well, and you know, if you do like a good fight, this is the InfoWars War Room is Raw. We kick ass and take names. So that's why I'm going to San Antonio, and I'm going to shine my boots up real good before I head down there, if you catch my drift. But, you know, Jesse,
I love that, man.